Beautiful night, beautiful light. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. El siguiente mensaje ha sido confirmado por lo divino y patrocinado por el Espíritu. The following message has been co-signed by the Divine and sponsored by Spirit, coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver your latest episode of Tarot in the Shadows. So remember, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. So always bring your intuition to the party. Si estás aquí es por diseño divino. Si resuena contigo, pues recógelo y corre con eso. Si no, déjalo donde lo encontraste. Y siempre haz tus decisiones con responsabilidad, porque siempre tiene las repercusiones y consecuencias para pagar. Okay. Shout out to Janine, our first commenter for the session. And then I see Interstellar Frequency. What up? And I love my tribe. I love you all so much. So thankful and grateful to be with you. So thankful and grateful for your service. I just did a personal reading for Janine. And let me just tell you something. Like, I'm flying high. Law is funny as fuck. He's still kind of lingering around here because his ass is here. So is her ass. Jasmine here too. Okay, let's see. And Leroy, he's here too. Okay, all the guides from the other side are here. Let's go ahead and get these Alpha and Omega cards out, please, and thank you. Finally, there's one. We still need to get a second. Let's get that second Alpha and Omega card out, please. How was your day? Mine was, it was easy going, actually. It was really easy going. It was an easygoing day. I got up early as butt crack of dawn early, as y'all saw, and recorded a bunch. And other than that, it was a pretty easygoing day for me. So I made myself Greek food today. I made it last night. So I made all the preparation stuff that has to be, like the tzatziki sauce. I made that yesterday. I had to make some more hummus today. And I made gyros. So I made myself gyros. Hey, Kimberly. I made myself gyros. Hey, Kimberly. I made myself gyros. It was so good with tzatziki and hummus. Oh my God. I love that stuff. I can eat it all the time. And it's so easy to make, and it's fresh, and it's fast. Oh my God. Okay, talking my language, because when I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Why are we doing all this excessive talking? ¿Por qué estamos platicando de lo que comimos hoy? Yo no sé. Okay, let's see what's coming out from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Oracle of Shadows and Light. El Oráculo de Oscuridad y Luz. What's coming out? I have 3 cards coming out. Son 3 cartas. We have the Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your true self. People don't understand her. They think she's mad all the time. They think she's a bitch. They think she's all that because she's different. She got her own taste. She got her own style. She got her own swag. Everybody like, look at how she's dressed. She's dressed funny. She doesn't look like the rest of us. She's different. She's different. Okay. Be your true self. Who gives a fuck what they got to say? I was just saying this to one of the tribe today. Talking to April, telling her, look, baby, you've been busy putting yourself in this box of what the fuck everybody think you need to be, putting yourself on the back burner. Actually, matter of fact, I said you wasn't even on the back burner, baby. You had yourself in the fucking freezer. You need to come out and put yourself on the front burner. Let's get that thing cooking. Let's get that thing cooking. You got to be true to yourself, honey. Making yourself small to make others feel big is not helping them at all. It's not helping you at all. It ain't helping no damn body. Remember, the world is better when we all floss and gloss. Perfect example, this show. If I was sitting up here making myself smaller to make other people comfortable, this show would not fucking exist. Hello. And what would you do then? What would you be spending your fucking 11:39 p.m. Pacific Standard Time doing if you wasn't here watching this show? I'm just saying, like, great things happen when people get out there, be true to themselves, handle their business, do what you came to do, and who gives a damn what they think about you? Yeah. Even the fashion world would be so much more sadder if I wasn't out here living my true self. Who gives a fuck what they think? When I first started wearing these stiletto shaped nails right here, they were like, oh, they'll look like Halloween nails. They'll look like devil nails. They'll look like demon nails. I didn't give a damn. That was back in 2007. And now people all around the world is wearing it. And you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just like Maui in Moana. You're welcome. So you need to make sure that you go ahead and live your authentic self. Be your authentic self, Be your authentic self, honey. Do not diminish your energy because you're so unique. There's probably something different about the way you look or the way you carry yourself. You're just a unique self, okay? And in the past, I feel like in the past, there was a whole lot of money in this motherfucker, but it was a whole lot of hating going on too. It was a whole lot of people that were just hating on. Yeah, I'm picking up on that. A whole lot of people was just hating on you. I even feel like in the past, you were just looking at her. I feel like in the past, you had a very strong determination to just get real confident in your energy, to get real stable in your energy. All right. Interstellar Frequency said, what's going on? Crying. Okay, well, honey, it's a release. It's a time for a release, and it's perfect to go with this next card because the next card is the Witch at the end of the world. This is an important end, a new beginning. You know what comes with an end? A release. That's what tears are, a release. That's another thing that I was talking to April about today. She says, I'm sorry, I'm so sensitive. I cry all the time. I'm a big old crybaby. I said, that's good. That means you're finally letting go of a bunch of shit you've been holding on to forever. You gotta let go of the bunch of shit you've been holding on to forever. That's what tears do. They move its energy in motion. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go so you can grow. You gotta let it go. Just breathe or cry, however it comes out, but you gotta let it go, honey. Better out than in, because when you hold it in, it creates disease. Yes, it creates disease. Okay. They're telling me, I'm kind of surprised about this that I'm getting. They're saying you're on a rock and roll with just in English, so keep it in English. So okay, cool. As a matter of fact, the title came out just in English. Didn't expect that. I thought I had written the title in Spanish as well. So good enough. We're all good, except for the folks on Wisdom App. They ain't worried about it. It doesn't really seem to attract a large Spanish-speaking audience because everybody speaks English there. Hey, Wisdom App, how y'all doing? Everybody, hi, Wisdom. Okay. The Witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. And then our third card that came out from this is the Angel of Alchemy. Miracle. Yes, a miracle is about to happen on our behalf. Yay, we love this. It's happening for us, not to us. So if you're crying it out, let it fucking cry out. Don't try to hold it in. Don't try to fight it. The crying process is a natural release of energy. You gotta let it go. You took it all in. Now you gotta let it out. Okay. The bottom of the deck, what do we have here? The shallow grave. You miss someone. You miss someone. Oh boy. Oh boy. And here we go. Didn't I just start off talking about Law and Jasmine and Leroy all here? See, Law is Janine's ex-lover, and Jasmine and Leroy, those are two of my ex-lovers, and they all dead. Hey, you go. Hey, ghosts. Yes, you can stay for the party. They're like, can we stay for the party? Yeah, you can stay for the party. Yeah, you can stay for the party today. But see, I had to have a conversation with Jasmine. I said, listen, little girl, I love you. I do. But just like I didn't let you take over my real 3D life when you was alive, you ain't gonna take it over now that you're dead. So there's that. Okay. So it's like, there's the energy right there. You can't let the dead and what's past take over, whether the dead is actual person that's died or the old life take over your new life. Like, it's over for a reason. It's over for a reason. Let it go so you can bring in the new. Okay. The old year passes and we start a new year. The old life ends and you start a new life. The old grade level, you graduate that grade level, you go to the next grade level. This is a natural process in life. Listen, death is going to happen. Heartbreak is going to happen. Just resign yourself to the fact that this shit is going to happen. Okay. Get over it now. Okay. It's not going to feel good. It's not supposed to feel good. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. You can't change how it feels. All you can do is manage that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to cry. It is okay to cry. There is nothing wrong with it. This freaking heifer put on certain songs and make me start crying in the middle of fucking nowhere for no goddamn reason. And I don't even cry like that. Anyways, so you been missing somebody? Did that make you get real mad? Did you start getting real grumpy with folks? Well, things are changing. The cycle's changing. The energy's changing, okay? It's time for a new beginning. A miracle is about to happen. I love that energy. Now, which cards do you want to use next, heifer? Okay, Jasmine, all in my business. Okay, the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Let's get it popping. It's funny the way they are. It's funny the way they are. Once they go to spirit, they know every fucking thing about you, themselves, and everybody else they had a human experience with. And even ones that they didn't have a human experience with. It's like once they go. So one of the conversations I had today was about a mother's dying wish. Please reconcile with your brother or you got to take care of your sister. Who gonna help him young? Who gonna help him youngie? You have to take care of your sister. It's only you two in the world. Okay, mommy, I'll take care of it. But here's the thing. Hold on a second. As soon as they died, they realized, well, that was fucked up. I just put a whole burden on them. That message came through today. Yeah. Sometimes they put a whole burden on you of stuff that literally is out of your control, especially where it's like you got to reconcile with your brother, your sister, take care of them. What you want me to do? Destroy the rest of my life because of my toxic ass sister? Are you kidding me? Who refuses to take any accountability for her actions? I don't think so. I'm not gonna do that. I did that plenty after mommy died, and then I realized, oh fuck, I'm like destroying my own life for her, and she don't give a fuck, and she ain't gonna be here for me. Oh yeah, she never did anything for me. I'm always doing for her. Fuck, this is an imbalanced relationship. Somebody here, you realize that there was an imbalanced relationship. I see whoever died. They was a pissy ass pissed off person in the past. Oh my God, that's Jasmine. That's so Jasmine. Well, she wasn't all girly like that. She was totally masculine. Just so yeah, like. But here's the thing. That grumpy fairy look. Oh yeah, that's that bitch right there. Pissed off all the time. So was your person pissed off all the time too? I'm just saying, pissed off all the time, always angry, okay, always grumpy, never wanting to just be happy unless, they drunk out they fucking brain type shit. I don't know, for somebody, that's definitely what's going on here, because anytime they have me channel about my experience, it's not just about me. It's about what's happening. Please understand. I don't get on here and talk about my experiences because I love telling y'all all of my fucking business. As a matter of fact, if you've been on this channel long enough, you have sat here and watched me argue with Love Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, talking about, do they really need to fucking know that? And it's like, yeah, I thought you said you didn't have shit to hide. And it's like, okay, fine, I did. I'll talk, right? So if you've ever seen that, it's like, if it comes through, it's because it's meant to. And if it sounds like I'm talking about myself, that's because I am. But that's also because the Spirit says that inside of my experience is the perfect message you need to hear. And so that shit's been working for how many years now? We definitely gonna keep that going. And why the fuck are we explaining this today? Because somebody here is new in the audience and they didn't know all that. They did not know all that. A lot of times I will be channeling off of my previous life experiences and many different experiences, because Spirit is telling me just need the names and the dates out. Tell the story. I'm like, okay. And then the next thing you know, y'all go off in the comments. Oh my God, that's exactly what I needed to hear. This is exactly what happened to me. Yeah, because none of us is ever so isolated or so alone that you're the only one having your experience. You need to understand that, honey. You are surrounded by a giant planet with a whole bunch of more people on it. And everybody is going through something, honey. And a lot of times you'll be surprised who's going through what with you. But whoever the heck this person was mad as a motherfucker. Time was up. Time was up. Now, I'm also picking up on a macro message here talking about how this angry separatist divisory energy that has been dominating the planet is quite pissed the fuck off right now. Yeah. Because, you know, they want to divide us. They want to divide us based off our skin color, based off of our age, based off of our language, based off of the type of food that we eat. Then we could even bring it down even to more stupidity. Based off of what city you live on or what football team, or if you like football or fucking rugby or, you know what I'm saying, basketball or softball, what the fuck? Who cares? It's all of this diversity that makes life beautiful. I mean, I got a beautiful bouquet of flowers delivered by a beautiful lady. And there are different flowers in there. There's different green to support the flowers. There's red roses and white daisies. And there's different flowers. And you know what? It's so beautiful because there's a combination of differences. Our diversity is what makes us fucking gorgeous, baby. And there's definitely the energy of diversity in this grumpy red fairy who says to you, be your true self. Yeah, we are diverse. We're all different. Some of us are skinny minis and some of us are chunky monkeys. And that's okay. Hey, chunky monkey, how you doing? That's okay. Some of us are athletes and some of us are artists and some of us are couch potatoes and some of us are techies. And my goodness, we all have different abilities. But you know what? When we floss and gloss, it just makes the world a more interesting place. What would happen if our techies didn't create all this technology for us to enjoy? How boring would it be? How much more limited would our experience and our awareness be? How lame would it be if all these amazing musicians didn't create all this music for us to listen to and be stimulated by and enjoy? You know what I'm saying? Go dance to and sing and get your vibe up and get hype with and all of that. And there's so much different music, okay? Okay. Her day starts with a coffee and ends with a wine, takes forever getting ready, so she's never on time for anything. When she gets that come get me, you look in her eyes, well, it kind of scares me, the way that she drives me wild. She drives me wild. Oh, beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but crazy's beautiful to me. Yes, okay. She's unpredictable, unforgettable. It's unusual how I'm such a fool. Yeah, I'm such a fool for her. Shut up, little girl. Okay, so in that song, what's trying to come out from that song is like, people might look at you like you're fucking crazy. This bitch is crazy. She thinks she can read tarot cards. Look at her crazy ass now. She got hair down her ass. Why is she always, can she make up her mind if she gonna wear girl clothes or boy clothes? What this bitch is doing today? First, the bitch gotta be out here with a lowrider. Now she got the little fast little Euro running around. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? It's crazy. She don't know whether she fucking coming or going or what. I don't give a fuck because God said my crazy is beautiful. What about yours? I'm just saying. My beautiful is crazy. What about yours? And my crazy is beautiful. What about yours? How about that? And that's the energy right here. Don't be afraid to be fucking different, baby. Don't dare to be different. Be your true self. And when they say, and wears her heart on her sleeves. I tattooed my arm here by myself. Got back in the relationship with Keisha to do it because I was like, hey, can you come hold my arm? I need somebody to stretch out my skin. Damn, little did I know. That was a whole 2-week stint. But anyways, she held my skin so I could tattoo. You know what this tattoo says? Probably not, huh? Because I like my tattoos to be a mystery to you and everybody else that looks at them. Anyways, it says authentic, and it's like tag writing, and it's my own design and my own tattoo with my own ink and my own machine. Point being, Wears her heart on her sleeve. What is your heart? Your heart is your authenticity. The conversation I had earlier today was talking about that. You got to live your authentic self, honey. You have to live your authentic self. Stop for So you were amazing when you were a kid. You didn't give a fuck what nobody said. You run around, you eat dirt, you got your hair all disheveled, you got some fucking clothes that's too small for you, your toes is poking out of them favorite shoes you had, your play shoes is all torn apart. And you wore them every day anyway. You didn't give a fuck. You sweaty, dirty, had mud on your cheek. Didn't give a fuck. Fucking candy fell on the floor. You just gonna pick it up. 3-second roll. And you still eat it. You don't give a fuck. You don't do none of that shit no more. You know why? Well, first off, because you're growing up and you know that might not be a good idea all the time. But when you're a kid, you didn't give a fuck. And you didn't give a fuck what nobody else said. When you're a kid, you really don't think about what people's gonna say. You just do what the fuck you want to do and pay the consequences later, right? Okay. There's something here about that, because what we were talking about was you start to grow up and then everybody starts telling you about yourself and you stop living your authentic self. You're a kid, you sing, you dance, you're awesome. Oh, I'm going to put on the show for my parents. Let's put the music on and sing and dance for you. And then people are like, you can't dance, you can't sing, you look stupid. And then you stop doing that shit. Now you go get in this little box and pull the lid over yourself and you make yourself small. So them motherfuckers could feel better about how small they are because you were larger than life until you got in the fucking box for them. So now you grow up. And how old are you? I'm 44 years old. 44 fucking years I've been learning to be this way. Do you think I'm going to change this shit overnight? All this fucking shit I've developed to try to make other people comfortable with me, because that's all it was. It was control issues like a motherfucker. So you didn't know you had control issues neither. You were trying to control the situation, make everybody be at peace, everybody be nice, everybody just be peaceful, everybody be kind, everybody just gonna be likable and kind and nice and peaceful. And how did you do that? By making yourself small so they wouldn't get uncomfortable, because bitch, you sing too much, you dance too much, you look too good, you're too fucking talented. How dare you play that guitar so loud? I can't stand how loud you play that guitar. What you think you are? What you think you a fucking rock star because you could play the guitar? Who plays the guitar? Somebody out here play the dang guitar. Royal Sag Loyalty Tribe in the house. That's what's up. No, we ain't doing that shit no more. We are no longer diminishing ourselves, making ourselves smaller to make other people feel comfortable because they refuse to step up and be their authentic self. Fuck that. Today we say, fuck that. I am who I am. I'm going to be true to me. I'm not going to hide me to make you feel better about you hiding you because you're scared of what the fuck they going to say about you. That's the difference between me and you. I'm not afraid about what people got to say about me. I'm not afraid if you like me or not. I'm not out here to try to be everybody's favorite. As a matter of fact, I know damn well that I am not for everyone. And everyone is not for me. And that's okay. Yeah, we all connected. That don't mean that everybody got to have my presence. Just because we all connected don't mean that I got to be present with everybody. I could still be discriminate about who I'm sharing my presence and my precious and valuable energy with. Thank you, lady. You so good. You knew I needed some water. Look at my lady. She's so fine. Look at my lady. She's so fine. I love my lady. She take good care of me. I have her picture right here on my phone. I'd be like, that's my bitch. That's my lady. Look at her. I love her. Okay. Anyways. Oh, did you do that? Have you done that? Have you loved yourself yet? Have you loved yourself yet? Oh my God. That is so necessary, because that's exactly what these people was trying to get you to do. All those amazing talents, all those beautiful things that made you unique, that made you so amazing. Don't do that. You make me uncomfortable when you do that. I don't like when you do that. I don't like how you sound. I will never forget the person that I was married with. I was singing Cowboys to Girls. I in the back of the car one day. We was out cruising. I was young, about 21 years old. Can you stop singing? You can't even sing it right. Excuse me. think so. And now look, y'all love to hear me sing. And you know what? In this city, I'm known for these nails that look like demon nails, and it was too much for them back in 2007. Now everybody want that shit. I'm known for the nails. I'm known for the lowrider. I'm known for the motherfucking singing. They know me around Las Vegas for singing karaoke. I went into this bar one time. The bartender was like, "Ooh, are you singing tonight?" I'm like, "Oh, you seen me sing before?" Because I didn't even remember you. She's like, "Yeah, I seen you sing. Are you gonna do 데끼 Badu?" I said, "You heard me? You even remember what I sang?" I was fucking floored. I was like, "Whoa, mind blown." See, do you, baby? Do you live life to the fullest? Why I sing karaoke? Did I sing karaoke so that some bartender would know that I could really fucking kill 데끼 Badu songs? No, I did not. Was I even thinking about what their perception was going to be of me? No, I did not. I know that I like to sing, my, I'm feeling high. My mind is grown. I'm not alone. Too much to say. The world keeps burning. Oh, what a day. What a day, what a day. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned. If we were made in his image and call us by our names, most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. See, I like singing that song because I like what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm saying. Of course they fucking fear us. We were created in God's image. What is God? The most powerful being in all of existence. Creator energy. That's what the fuck you are. Get it, baby. What are you creating, honey? You are your unique soul. Be your true self. Be in your authenticity. I didn't know that bartender was at the fucking bar that I sang karaoke with. I don't even know when she seen me. This happened. I don't even know. And I was just like, "Oh, you know who I am." Yeah. You know, so do you never know who's watching, you know what I'm saying? And for every hater, there's a lover, baby. For every hater, there's a lover, baby. You may not know who they are, but for every hater, trust and believe, there's a lover. There is a lover. Be your authentic self. Don't diminish yourself to make somebody else feel good. I mean, they want to keep you in that little box. And you get older, you start to realize, you start to come into your awakening. You start to pop your head with the little lid, lift it up, look outside the box. Oh, shit. Kind of cool out there. I don't know. I'm just going to stay in here. It's safe. I'm just going to hide some more. Let me just go get small again. Fuck, they might not like it if I come out of this box. I better stay in here. Last time I tried to come out of this box, they was all hooping and hollering and yelling and talking shit. They were making fun of me and trying to make me feel bad. And they were clowning on what the fuck I was doing, and they were hating it. And I remember when they took my piece of artwork that I made that I thought was so gorgeous, I was in love with it, motherfucker smashed it and broke it. I don't want that to happen again. Oh, but you know what? At least I made it. Maybe I should look out of the box somewhere. I don't know. Ooh, they over there. They're looking at me. Fuck, I'm gonna go hide again. Eventually, you get tired of fucking hiding again for these bitches. And you come out the motherfucking box on that ass. And usually that has a whole lot to do with I don't give a fuck what you think about what I came for. I'm here to live my best self. And you know, one thing that helped me to do that personally was somebody said something on one of these talks. I can't tell you. I've listened to so many of these amazing speakers over the years. Talks, and one of them said something about, you want to find a good idea, go sit at a cemetery, because it's a whole bunch of ideas with the dead people that they didn't do because they was too afraid to do it. And I was like, well, god dang, I got all kinds of good ideas. I don't want to die with all my good ideas inside my head, or you know what I'm saying? Well, damn. And it's like, nobody can do what you do the way you do. Nobody could do what you do the way you do. You got to come out with you. Hey, Daisy, what's up, baby? Good to have you back. You got to come out and do what you do the way. Even on YouTube, there's a million motherfucking YouTube tarot readers. They don't do it like I do it, and that's okay. I love that they do it the way they do it. I'm going to do it the way I do it. I'm going to do it the way I do it. I mean, I even hear YouTube tarot readers, they be talking shit about how other people read the cards and some more shit. And oh my God, I'm just like, okay, y'all just doing too fucking much now. I'm here for the man. Just shut up and let me hear me. And then the one dude, he loved to go off on everybody in the audience. He gets so many fucking trolls on his sessions, and he just be arguing with folks. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so fucking annoying. Can you stop fighting with the idiots in the audience? Just block that shit. Like, do you have no emotional? But that's me. Anyways, the point of all that was, listen, we do what we do differently. I do my tarot readings differently than another person does their tarot readings. Just like every singer has a different voice. They have their own tone. They have their own vibe. They have their own thing that they do. Every artist has their own style. Honey, be fucking unique. If you're doing something and you're the only one doing it, let me tell you something. Welcome to boss status, because now you're in a creator mode. What do you know? What do you know? You know, the thing about a creators is usually only one. You know, kind of like God, is usually only one. It's all one, honey. It's all one. You understand? And what does that mean? People fear what they do not know or do not understand. You understand? Do you understand? If they don't understand you, if they ain't never seen no shit like you, they ain't never seen. I love the way Hector described me to his mother who lives in Venezuela. His mom's like, well, what is she like? Tell me about her. When Hector and I first met, he said, well, she's really different. She's very tall, taller than most Koreans are and most Mexicans, but she's Korean and Mexican, but she's got like, her style is like a Black person, and she likes a lot of Black people music. Yeah, I am a whole fucking weird thing. I am weird. Yay! I told my kids when they say, you weird, Mom, you weird. When people tell me you weird, good. I don't want to be fucking normal in this world. Because that means I'm another fucking mindless drone. Don't want to be any part of that. I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and keep being different. I'm different. Yeah, yeah, Jasmine. I remember Jasmine laughing over here. She over here laughing at me because every time I just want to have a normal conversation with you. Can you just have a normal conversation? And I said, no, I'm not a normal bitch. Go find you a normal bitch if you want a normal conversation. I can't have one. I'm not normal. My brain doesn't function normal. My intuition is not normal. I am abnormal, and I'm fucking proud of it. And I'm perfect with every abnormality. Every bit of my crazy ass taste, style, whatever. And that's how you're supposed to be. That's how you got to be about you. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's like, I feel like we're doing a whole channel message session first, because apparently y'all need to step into your power about your authentic nature. As apparently y'all need to really honor your talent, skills, and abilities. That is fucking distracting as fuck. Look at that spiritual AF deck over there. Look at this shit. It's the only thing you see. I'm like, what the fuck is all? I look over, it's this is me. Look at all the cards. It's over 160 decks of cards surrounding me. This is me. I'm just like this right here. I stand out like a motherfucker. You should too. You should too. Isn't that beautiful how it stands out in the contrast against everything? I love the way this is working. Thank you. Give me more. Keep feeding them. Keep feeding them. Bring it in. Tell the DJ, bring it back. Tell the DJ, bring it back. Yeah. You should stand out like a fucking sore thumb. Energetically, maybe even in your physical appearance, with your talents, your skills, and your abilities, your mentality, your conversation. You should be unique. If you're unique like this, you're the one that's actually living your authenticity, because all them other ones, they just part of the machine, part of the machine. You see what I'm saying? Part of the machine. It's only one thing that stuck out about there. If nobody was flossing and glossing, you could kiss your fucking badass cars goodbye. Amazing music, movies, productions, architecture, everything, art. So much shit will be born and plain. It will be a plain Jane society. Stepford wives like a motherfucker. Everybody be on the same dang thing. Why? Because nobody would dare to be different. Nobody would dare to be authentic. I met this man, his name was the Butterfly House. His last name was what? Anyway, I can't remember what. Not Washoe. I know his name because it's the name of a street in Denver. I went out to the dispensary lounge. Who did I just talk to that went to the dispensary lounge? I just met somebody that was talking about the dispensary lounge. I went to the dispensary lounge anyway, and I had never been there. I was looking up places that have live jazz. Fun, Melinda fact, I love live jazz music because I don't play music at all. I'm not a musician. I mean, I can sing like a motherfucker, but I don't play instruments. I love live jazz. So I'm like, one night it just came over me. I want to hear live jazz. So I get on my phone and I look up live jazz. This was years ago. And one place came up, the dispensary lounge. Now you talking like you a weed dispensary. Now I'm really fucking interested. Dispensary. Okay, so I look it up. Oh, online it says they have jazz like 3 nights a week. Oh shit. So I call to make sure. I'm like, is it true y'all have live jazz playing tonight? Yeah, we got live jazz. Come on down. Make sure you have food from the kitchen. The food from the kitchen is really good. Make sure you have food from the kitchen when you come down. Okay, I'll be there because I was just looking for some live jazz. I get down there, fucking live jazz all night long. And so come to find out, this place prior to COVID was like the longest. I think they went 13 years with live jazz, like 3 or 4 nights a week, every fucking week. Longest running jazz spot ever. As a matter of fact, famous jazz musicians would come through town and just pop in and hop in on the set. It was pretty fucking dope. But Wyandotte, I think was the name. Wyandotte. Thank you. Because that night I sat at a table and I sat there by myself at a 2-seat table. And this man comes over and he asked if he could sit with me because it was another 2-seat table. Wine coupe, not wined out, wine coupe. Thank you. It was another 2-seat table next to me that was available, and his wife was there with her friend. So he said, can I sit with you at the table? Yeah, you can sit with me at the table. So he starts talking to me. The man must have been probably about 80-ish. I don't know. He was an older white man, definitely much older. And maybe 70-ish. I don't know. But he, where are you from? You from here? No, I'm not from here. I'm from Denver. Oh, well, have you heard of Wine Coupe Street? Yes, I know about Wine Coupe Street. That's in Capitol Hill area. Yeah, that street was named after me. It was, yeah. My dad was a famous architect, and he designed a lot of those old houses in there. Oh my God, I love the architecture in the Capitol Hill area in Denver. It's like old scalloped roofing, and oh my God, just gorgeous architecture in Denver in the old protected neighborhoods down there from like 19 something and 1870 something and all that shit, like just old beautiful architecture. Molly Brown days, the days of the Titanic and shit. That's when the architecture is from. His father designed so many of those houses there that they named the whole fucking street after his father. And he goes on and proceeds to tell me how, oh my God, I love the architecture there. I said, truly, my favorite architecture, though, is modern style architecture. But when I go to Denver, I can't help but look at all those beautiful old homes down there. They're absolutely gorgeous. My grandmother actually lived in one of those homes for over 30 years. So I was able to be in one. Of course, now they went in and gentrified the whole thing. But he said, yeah, well, speaking about modern style houses, he says, did you know that my father also designed the first modern style house? Excuse me, what? No, I did not know that. I never thought about what was the first modern style house. His father designed the butterfly house that sits on Carmel by the Sea, California. It sits right on the cliff. It's the first modern style house ever built. I believe he built it in the 40s or the 50s. And I forgot how much the man said that the house had last sold for. The house had sold in the 80s. He and his brother, who also became famous architects, were hired by the millionaire that bought the home to go in and update the electrical and the plumbing and just bring it up to date to the modern era. And I said to him, by this time, my intuition is telling me this is fucking epic. I don't know what the fuck the point of this conversation is, but this is fucking epic, right? But I looked at him, I said, he said, so what do you do? Well, I looked at him and said, well, you know how your father is ahead of his time with architecture? He's like, yeah. Well, that's me. I'm ahead of my time in fashion. In particular, right now, the nails. I'm ahead of my time in nails. I create nail designs that change the whole fashion industry. And so he starts looking at me and, oh, yeah, those are really different. Blah, 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 blah. You know, artist standpoint just going on. So that was really significant. What would happen if Mr. Winecoop never designed the fucking butterfly house? Do you like modern architecture as much as I do? Oh my God, I fucking love it. Clean, sleek, simple. Oh my God, just straight, fresh lines. I love it. Okay. I'm just trying to tell you, you do something. You're the only one that do it. People probably talk shit about you because you do it. Like they probably were talking shit about why the house got a thing on the roof, why the roof is shaped like that. The house is shaped funny. It don't look like no other houses. Nah, that shit took off. And you know what? Game recognized game. And some people, they looking for something different because everybody got the same old thing. And I went to Damon John's seminar. He's a designer that did Sean John apparel. And one of the facts that I remember that he spoke on, he said only 1.3% of our world population has creatorship abilities. Everybody else is an imitator. Only 1.3% of humanity has the eye and the mind for creating. I was fucking mind blown by that. Because it made sense. It made sense. It helped explain to me why when I try to talk to clients, it's like, well, you know, I could do the same design with this color and that color. I could do the same colors or the same design on that shape. I don't know. I can't see it. Can you show it to me? People can't see certain shit. Everybody can't see what you could see. You were given creatorship ability about something. Somebody, it's in the fucking kitchen. I don't know who you are. I don't know what it is. Somebody, you can put seasonings together. I mean, I tasted food, and this is how deep I could get it. That's a that you put your foot in that motherfucker banging. This meal right here is banging. That's how deep I can go with it. Somebody else, they're gonna tell you how much cardamom and cayenne and garlic. They could pick out every fucking seasoning. You know, and like my daughter with colors. Oh my God, my daughter with colors. I'm a colorblind, color deficiency. My daughter is a tetrachrome. Have you heard of tetrachromatic? It means beyond the physical scale of vision. My daughter has eyesight of color like animals do, as opposed to humans. She can see the variations of color, and she immediately just knows how to make colors. My daughter is a coloring genius, and it's great because she can mix powdered acrylic powders to make colors for me. It's so awesome. Okay, daughter, can you make this color for me? Yeah, she make this color for me. You know what I'm saying? Because she has that eye for color. You got something that's different as fuck about you. And you know what? Maybe we'll all be like Mr. Winecoop. His name is on Google because he is famous architect for his designs that he gave to the world. And he added so much more beauty to our life, right? What is it that you have in you that's unique, that adds beauty to a life that nobody else can do like you? You got something, honey. And you know what? They want to keep you in the box hiding. So that way it'll never come out. Because, you know, when you come out the box, now you challenge them. Now it's like, okay, I came out the box. What you gonna do? They don't want to accept that challenge. You fucking scary Marys. It's a bunch of scary Marys in the world. Don't get caught up and be like that. No offense, Mary. I don't know who you are, but no offense, Mary. All right, so that's what we got there. There's a lot of ways to be unique. And you know what? It's usually just comes from just being your dang self. Excuse me. Salud. Gracias. Okay. I pulled out from the Wisdom of the House of Night. 2 cards came out, and we've been just talking. The bottom of the deck is hope. And you see a forest. You see the moon through the trees. You see these tall ass trees. It's nighttime. It's a full moon. And then we had that goes perfect with the energy that we had of this witch at the end of the world. She said an important end, a new beginning. That full moon, if you're trying to manifest or materialize on the full moon, honey, the full moon is about releasing. It's about letting go. The new moon is where you want to sow your seeds. You plant your seeds in the new moon. You harvest with the full moon, and you get rid of shit with the full moon, okay? Hope is at the bottom of the deck. Yo tenía una esperanza en el fondo de mi alma que un día te quedarás tú conmigo. Okay, so I had hope that one day in the fold of my soul that one day we'd be together. Oh God, that's the message from the other side. Yes, baby, I know you're here. I love you too. Yes, I love you too. And yes, she loves you too. Y'all, you guys are so cute. They're over there, all three of them over there, like all huddled up. That's how they showing themselves to me, like they all huddled up, hugging each other, cuddled together, because they can't touch us no more. Remember, when they're in spirit, it's like being in a like they in the fucking you in the snow globe and they outside. They can't touch you. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. She's over there laughing at me and doing this. She's doing this to me. Okay, anyways, hope. Somebody had a hope to be with you. Somebody had a hope to be with you. They didn't know that they was going to be with you this way. They didn't know that they was going to be with you this way. Somebody from the other side, they want to creep in and say that. But all of your creative talent, skills, and abilities that are coming out, they're really like, they're pushing you. Because see, they see from the spiritual side all the stuff that's going on your inner workings, all the stuff that's going on with you. They can see everything because they are what God is now. And they're like, just do it. Just do it. It's going to be fucking awesome. They're like, once you put it out there, we're going to go start whispering in folks' ears and all this stuff. They're like, going to help get the word out, something like that. I don't know what the fuck. The one card that came out was denial. Card number 14, denial. This is talking to me about feeling in the past you felt rejected is what I'm hearing. In the past you felt rejected. Now, a conversation Jasmine had with me, I told her one day, because Jasmine had this habit that used to be fucking annoying as hell. Early in the morning, she get on the phone, start calling everybody she fucking know and talk to them and see how they doing today. Oh my God, that's so annoying. I've never been that person. I don't really get on the phone. I'm not really a texter. I'm not really get on the phone, talk to people and stuff like that. She would get on the phone and talk to everybody. And I told her, I said, well, it's nice that you have all your people around you. You know, I pretty much don't really have nobody. And she was like, that's not true. Excuse me, what are you talking about? My mom's dead, my dad's dead, my sister don't even fucking talk to me. I don't talk to none of my family. What are you talking about? She's like, your clients fucking love you. They don't have to do all the shit they do for you. They do extra for you. They fucking love you. So there's something here about in the past, you didn't realize while you was being your true self, or maybe the grumpy red fairy. You could have been both at the same time. Didn't realize how loved you were. It felt like you were being rejected, like you were being denied, like you did not have access, something like that. The other card comes out. Chaos. Okay, listen, all that energy, there's a disturbance going on. Anything that was denied you is being removed because you've had hope. You found your trust. Okay, you found your new beginning. Everything is being removed. Okay, cool. Thank you. I was wondering what was under there all this time. I've been staring at them two cards. What's under these cards? I don't know. I didn't look at them until I showed them to you. Chaos. So there's this tornado coming through to clean things out. And you know what? This reminds me because I had said a long time ago, right prior to COVID, I started noticing like God went through my life, and I said, God went like this over my life. And when the hand passed, everything was made brand new. And that's what a storm does. When a tornado comes, it comes and it picks up everything and it takes it away. And it could feel chaotic as fuck. Yeah. I feel like a whole bunch of activity is about to start kicking up with this miracle that's coming in. I even see like, thank you. I see where other people is going through difficulties and a whole bunch of stress and struggle. Your new beginning, I'm hearing your new spiritual beginning. It protects you and miracles happen in your favor. They're showing me during COVID, there was no rice on the shelf. Now, I usually go buy the 50-pound bag of rice because I got a house full of Korean kids usually, right? My grandsons, they part Korean. My daughter, she's half Korean or quarter Korean. I'm half Korean. Anyways, we usually buy a 50-pound bag of rice and that shit lasts forever. Oh, except for, of course, we ran out during COVID. So, we had to go stand in line with our masks with everybody else and wait our turn to go buy groceries. And I said, well, let me go see if there's some rice on the shelf for us. So I go, I look at the shelf. They got these little 1-ounce bags of weird ass flavors of rice. Wild seasoned honey rice. I don't want no fucking wild season. I want Calrose rice. I want white sticky rice. Korean rice, please and thank you. That's why we got to throw this in the rice cooker. And you know what? I stood there and I just stared at the shelf with my hand on my hip, just like this. And I said, maybe if in my head, I'm saying to myself, maybe if I stand here and stare at this shelf long enough, I'll see something that wasn't there before. Maybe I'll just see something that wasn't there before. And I'm standing there, next thing I know, boom, this girl's putting a 5-pound bag of fucking Calrose rice on the shelf. I was like, oh, is that Calrose rice? She said, yeah. I said, oh, I'm going to get it. I said, and if you put one, you probably got a whole bunch more, don't you? She said, yeah. I said, I wouldn't be too greedy if I took 2, would I? She said, no, you can have another one. I got 10 pounds of rice. That was not on the shelf. If I had just gave up and walked away, I wouldn't have gotten a fucking rice. Now, I know that might not sound like a big deal to you, but it was to my kids. My kids wanted their rice. And it's also, oh, thank you, P. Thank you for thank you for the love donation. I got $9.99 coming through. It's also like when they would, oh God, there's nothing in the grocery store. The grocery shelves are empty. You fucking liars. Me and my daughter walking through the grocery store like, look at all these veggies. There's so much food here. The only thing that wasn't there was rice and beans at the time, right? And then I went to the water shelf and I like certain type of water. I personally like crystal geyser water. I don't know why, but I do. And all they had was it Dannon water? Dannon water tastes really gross to me. And Arrowhead water also tastes really gross to me. And that's what they had on the shelf. I was like, there's no water. Okay. Didn't pay it no mind. Went instead and paid attention to what was on the shelves. What can we prepare meals out of that's here on the shelves? We made some really good fucking food during COVID. I just want to tell you what. Everybody was bitching, complaining they didn't have nothing. Oh, we found plenty of food. And on our way to the checkout stand, what do you know? Up on the chip display is a case of water. And it's not the little waters. It wasn't the 4-ounce waters. It wasn't that 8-ounce waters. It was the liters. Honey, it was a case of liters of crystal geyser water. The only fucking case in the store. I'm just trying to tell you. Everybody else could be going through some motherfucking chaos, honey. But if you have your faith intact, hope is the word here. Maybe if I stand and stare at this shelf long enough, there'll be some rice. And it fucking was. Did not worry about not finding water. Well, we'll find water somewhere, I'm sure. And we did, on top of the potato chips. That was a horrible place. I can't believe somebody put it on top of the potato chip display. Like, that's not a good place to put water, but okay. Point being, I like what Interstellar Frequency said. Felt like a big weight being lifted? Yeah. That tornado can lift up any structure. So there's something here about structure being removed by the forces of nature, by the forces of God, by the hand of God. The structures that have been in place for so long, where you have been denied, is being removed from your life at this time. I sound like a motherfucking Southern Baptist preacher right now. Preach, and the whole church said, hallelujah. Amen. Praise the Lord. Okay. Yeah, it's an act of God coming through. That's what a goddamn tornado is. No, man, they weren't hiding the water. In the stellar frequency said they were hiding it from others. No, they weren't, because, honey, I'm going to tell you, the check stand was right there, and the potato chip display was right there. It was right in the front of the fucking store. It was right in the front of the fucking store, honey. It was there for me. Why? Because I have faith, honey. I got faith that's bigger than a motherfucking mustard seed. And if the faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, I can make rice and water appear for my children and myself. Hello. In my old shop, it was in an old decrepit ass building built in like 1972, falling apart. Motherfucking owner didn't take care of shit. It looked shitty as fuck. And, you know, COVID hit. Everybody was freaked out. I couldn't even get the fucking PPP. Let me tell you, I couldn't even get the fucking PPP for whatever reason. God did not want me to have that money, because every time I tried to log on to their website, it would not let me in. I emailed, I called, could never get through for help to get the motherfucking PPP. But you know what I did get? The day before the quarantine was announced, I got a visit from a lawyer, and they were like, the city just bought the property, and we're going to pay you to move out. You could cash out, or we could help you find a new place and relocate you and pay up to so much money against your rent for so long. I was like, did you say I could cash out? Yeah, you can cash out. We're going to take the average between your last 3 years' taxes, and the max was raised by $10,000 just last year. The maximum limit was raised to $25,000. It used to be $15,000, but you could cash out a lump sum of up to $25,000. So, of course, here I go. Well, fuck, I hope my taxes look real nice. And it sure as fuck did. It looked real nice, because that was that year that I had the $1,300 tipper and flights out of state. Ooh, and let's get this in. Melinda gonna be flying out of state to do nails tomorrow. We need some more $2,000 overnight trips, honey. Yes, we can do that. We're ready. We're ready to catch these at first class flights again. I'm just saying, but that year I made a lot of fucking money. And let me tell you, my average of the last 3 years came out to $24,042. And the man said, congratulations. When he brought me my check, he said, congratulations, you're the first one to be paid out. And you got paid out at almost the maximum. So everybody was worried about being closed for COVID. But what did my faith do? What did I'm always blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I stand in or out my skin on all time, space, and dimension? Oh, it got me paid to close the shop instead of being forced to be closed for 6 months and having to pay for it like everybody else had. Where is your faith? Where is your hope? What do you believe in? Are you blessed, safe, and protected? Is it just a horrible thing that happened? Oh my God, this is fucking horrible. You know, the other thing I want to tell you about me finding rice and water at the grocery store was this. When I be in the grocery store, I was like, these people are fucking scared shitless. This fear mongering is full of shit. So you know what I was doing on my phone? I was playing Happy Feelings in the Air. And I'm walking through the store singing this shit. Touching people everywhere. Yeah. Plenty love and everything. Listen to the people sing. This is what I was doing. When everybody was fucking freaking out, I was going out here spreading the love intentionally. And you know what? It was really cool, because one time we walked through the store and somebody else started singing and dancing with me, listening to my phone. I was like, yes, what I'm talking about. Yeah. You are so fucking powerful. You are so fucking powerful. Let nothing make you shrink back into the box and make yourself small and hide your gift, talents, and abilities. Let nothing make you cower into fear. If you get afraid when you watch the news and you turn off the news and you stress the fuck out, bitch, you need to do like I do and quit watching that motherfucker. Because I quit watching the news at least probably 13 years ago, 12 years ago. I don't know, a long ass fucking time ago. I quit watching the news. As a matter of fact, just I think last week, one day, I popped up on Google and I said, what's the news look like? That was the first time in many, many months that I have opened up to see what the news headlines look like. And the only reason I did that was because I was hearing some weird political shit was going on. Anyways, I was like, let me just see what the headlines say. I didn't find nothing about it, skimmed over it, paid it no fucking mind. The point of it is everything out there. Yes, there's a bunch of shit happening. There's a motherfucking tornado going on somewhere right now. There's a motherfucking earthquake going on somewhere right now. Somebody is dying. Somebody's getting shot. Somebody just got a horrible disease. Somebody is dying from COVID. Somebody died from the motherfucking vaccine for COVID. Somebody is getting raped, murdered, robbed. Something is happening, right? And guess what? It ain't happening to you. And no, we're not trying to say, well, damn, at least it's not me. No, it's not that. But what we are saying is wherever your focus goes, that's where energy flows, and that's what grows for you. You can't control what's happening for them out there. If they're in the motherfucking path of the tornado, then they didn't get the fucking warning signs that said, get the fuck, move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way, move, bitch, tornado coming down the alley today, get out the motherfucking way. But you did, if you was in tune with the divine, you gonna move. You gonna move when it's time to move. And something here had to move. It's over. The end of an old situation. The beginning. Time's up, bitch. Time's up. Yeah. And Jasmine over here coming through talking about, yeah, just like when God told you to leave my monkey ass alone. Yes, exactly. Because her dying would have really wreaked havoc on my life if I still had her in my life. And she was on a downward spiral path anyways. This is exactly what she's confirming again, which I already fucking knew. But, you know, that has to come through the meeting tonight. To the meeting, this is a meeting. Okay, es una reunión muy serio. It's serious. Guys, this is serious. It's a meeting. It's serious. It's a meeting of the minds. It's a meeting of the spirit. It's a meeting of the divine. A miracle is about to fucking happen for you. That's what I know. You got a whole miracle on the way. So when you see a chaos and a storm going on there, and and now they're bringing me back. What's going on? I'm crying, was the comment. Well, apparently some shit is getting lifted out of the fucking way. Old structures being removed. Old structures being removed. No te agüites. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't trip, chocolate chip. It's going to be all good. Even if you're a white chocolate chip, it don't matter. Don't trip. It's going to be all good. But if God said, move, bitch, get out the way, you better fucking listen, because you don't know what act of God is coming through. And somebody here, you were told to move and get the fuck out the way, okay? Because iba a venir una tormenta. A fucking storm was coming. And God said, we're going to move this tornado through here. And when my hand come over, everything going to be made new. Like my new shop. I told you, the old shop was decrepit and just disgusting. No, my new shop is fucking nice as fuck, okay? And it's in a beautiful business area with a lot of commerce. You know what I had in my old business shop? I had a barber shop. There was a barber shop there. Normal hood barber shop. It was an appliance repair store that had always had refrigerators and stoves out the back door, which was our front door, because the front door was so close to the freaking busy ass 3-lane one-way street where there was always a lot of accidents. We never used the front door. I didn't want nobody to accidentally get hit by one of them cars one day. So the back door was our front door. So every time anybody come, they had to look at all the broke down appliances. Now, the other thing that we had in that back alley entrance, in the back parking lot entrance, was churches, 3 of them. 3 churches, 1 Spanish church and 2 black churches. And the black churches left all their old church pews outside until they deteriorated. For years, they sat there. Garbage just sitting there. Chairs, church pews. I mean, it was just decrepit. It was unkept. It wasn't maintained well. Cracks in the parking lot, weeds growing over here. It was just terrible. The marquee sign was old and this just broke down, didn't work, looked like shit. My new shop is completely professional looking. It fits. That's what it's about to look like for you when it comes through, baby. That's what it's going to look like for you when God's hand pass over your life. Don't be afraid of any release that's happening right now. Don't be afraid of letting go of anything that's happening right now, because a miracle about to happen on your behalf. The check got your name on it. Only you can cash it. Don't trip, baby. Don't trip. It's all good. You hear what I'm saying to you? You hear what I'm saying to you? At my old shop, I said, damn, I've been here 7 years. After my 7-year anniversary, I sat at my desk and said, I've been here 7 years. I don't even have an appropriate business sign out front. The only signage I had was all the polka dots I painted on the front and the words I painted on the front of the storefront. Other than that, there was no signage. On my new shop, I got a beautiful lit up sign on the fucking ceiling. It's gorgeous. It lights up the night. It's rainbow like I am. Like I said, when God's hand move over your life, honey, everything is getting upgraded. I'm going to upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. Upgrade you. Yeah, God said, let me upgrade you. Okay, let me upgrade you. That's the message. All right, let's get some words of clarity and let's go into this. And then, guess what? We're still not done. We got to put in some tarot cards. We ain't even put no tarot cards yet. They want me to go ahead and put this title before I freaking forget. Let me upgrade you is the title for today's download. Now, we haven't even been doing a lot of titles lately, but tonight we're getting a title, and the title is Let Me Upgrade You. Okay, so let me see here. Let me go in and change the title so that way it's done, because that's what they told me. Change it now. I'm like, okay, give me a second. I'll do it right now. Okay, so Let Me Upgrade You is the title. And that's what God is trying to do for you right now. Okay, you're being upgraded. Boom, done. All right, now, words of clarity. They're showing me 7-card spread, 7-card gypsy. Let me see what we got. I get angry. They want to see me down, but no, I get more stronger and pissed. My ex wants to always say I'm crazy because of the things I say, but I can't hold it. Well, honey, it's okay to be crazy. Do you know how many times I've been crazy? When people tell me I'm crazy, you know what I say back? Bitch, I'm certifiable. You want to see the motherfucking certificate? Okay, I am. I know I'm crazy. And you know what? If you are normal, that's where I'll be worried about you. If you're normal, I'm going to be worried about you. If you're crazy in today's society, good on you. I might be able to kick it with you. I'm just saying. If you're normal in today's society, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't know where your crazy is, bitch, you got a lot of work to do, because we all got some kind of crazy going on, because we all were raised in the same fucked up program filter system with motherfucking dark entities controlling the situation, making sure that we all stay cogs in the wheel of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know about your crazy, you better go find out, because I trust and believe you're all crazy. Every last one of these motherfuckers walking this planet is crazy in some type of way. You just need to know what your crazy is and what kind of crazy you can deal with. I'm just saying, that's what I got. That's what I know. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see what else. Yeah, if they don't, if you're not weird, if you're not crazy, then you're just boring, bland, and normal, which means you're just another brick in the wall, like Pink Floyd said. That came through. Okay, what's that dude name from Pink Floyd? He just popped through. I don't even know his fucking name. I do, but I don't. Yeah, he just popped through. Yeah, you're just another brick in the wall. Another brick in the wall. Okay. All right. The bottom of the deck is fucking deception. Deception, lies, and deception. Oh, Lord. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, you don't want to be a sheep, do you? A sheep. Easy target. I heard easy target. Somebody here, the energy of the sheep. They want me to use the Dark Goddess Tarot. Oh, snap. My daughter bought me this deck, and it's fucking gorgeous. We're going to use the Dark Goddesses tonight. It's perfect for shadows. It's perfect for this message, and it's perfect for how I'm feeling, because I'm feeling crunk up in here tonight. So, yeah. Would you want to be another brick in the wall? ΔavidGᖇᗪᗪ, thank you. Yep, Gilmore. Yep, ΔavidGᖇᗪᗪ, that's the dude. He popped through talking about you don't want to be just another brick in the wall. You know what? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's the beat to Money. Get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. So one time I saw this documentary about Pink Floyd, and they were talking about how that song was so musically innovative that they did things with the timing and the key changes on that song that nobody had ever done in music before. That song is fucking iconic. And you know what? That song made me like Pink Floyd in the first place. When I was a kid and I was like, what the fuck is my dad listening to? I heard that cash register going off in the beginning, and I think Moneybagg Yo was born back then, because that shit just was music to my ears. And then that beat from the beginning of Money, oh Lord. Again, I only bring this up because look at this. People flossing and glossing. Do you know how much people pay for Pink Floyd shit these days? All because these old dudes fucking love rocking out to music, and they weren't afraid to dare to do some different shit. Neither can you be, because you know what? You're going to be like me in some type of way, because God already showed me. People got nails that I have created in their motherfucking jewelry boxes that's going to be worth millions when I'm dead. Hold on, though. History books, just like Mr. Wine Coop name is in the history books for his designs and architecture. Yeah, in fashion, it's going to talk about Melinda NailFanatic came in here and flipped the nail game upside down on his head, made it do some motherfucking cartwheels front ways and back ways, and did headstands. Yes. Okay, and aside from that, then there's always this spiritual work that I do. The remembrance of you will be great is the point. The remembrance of you will be great. Because you step out of the motherfucking box. You step out of fear. You dare to be different. You stay in your authenticity. You let go of anything that restricts you from that. And then magic and miracles start to happen on your behalf. It's a breakthrough, baby. Okay. In the past, you have the word of clarity. Listen. This is my published word of clarity. If you order one of these off of my website, it's going to be a little bit of time delay because I think they're on back order now. I think I just sold the last one that was ready. But you can go to my website, and I just got an order today for a custom handmade words of clarity deck. That is going to be worth a lot too, because each of those is mini masterpieces as well. I'm just saying, this is what God has shown me. And can't nobody tell me different. And just like I was like, yeah, I'll be the last one here. They're going to pay me to move out, and they're going to tear it down about my old business location. And that's exactly what happened. What I say, what I speak and prophesy over my life is exactly what it will be. So get it while I'm alive, girls and boys. Okay, the listen card in the past. Why is this card here? We're going to get into a little bit more detail here. We have the Hierophant. Listen to God. I heard listen to God. Because the Hierophant is that God energy, right? Listen to your spiritual teacher. Listen to the guru. Listen to the higher authority, the spiritual authority, the Hierophant representing the spiritual authority. In this deck, it's Cybele, Cybele, Let's find out a little bit more about her, because the Hierophant is my card. I'm a Taurus. That's my card. I have a few cards. That's one of them. Okay. Hierophant plus it's the energy of the teacher. The Hierophant is the energy of the teacher. Listen to your teacher. Listen to your teacher, children. Listen to the teacher. Okay, class, are you ready? No. Let's see what we have. It's pronounced Cybele. Cybele, also called Magna Mater, is the goddess of the primal and always primary earth, the great Mount Ararat, the heart of the land called Phrygia, Anatolia, or Turkey, appears behind her. She is seated on a throne and crowned by the civilization she makes possible. Adoring lions, the strongest and most imposing of animals of the earth, crouch beside her, dedicating to her all of their passion and power, as do her ardent priests. This goddess is worshipped in orgiastic, cathartic ceremonies. Okay. Accompanied by frenzied drums and clashing cymbals, at the climax of the rite of her priests slash their arms with knives to bleed for her. Well, damn. Okay, they having sex and they making themselves bleed for her. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot. New initiates castrate themselves. Well, god dang. Their shocking act emulates that of Attis, Sabili's beloved. He is a beautiful young shepherd who promises the goddess his devotion, then dallies with a tree nymph and breaks his sacred vow. The goddess's anger as well as his own remorse drive him mad. Clutching a jagged stone, he cuts away the source of his offense and bleeds to death beneath a pine tree, violets springing up from his spilled blood. Through the sacrifice of his manhood, Attis gains godhood. The individual becomes eternal. Shut up. I'm getting so much off of this. I hear you, Jasmine. Okay. He becomes the god of vegetation, the traditional child and lover of the earth mother who is cut every year to feed his people and resurrected by blood and rapture every spring. Sibyll's worship lives across countries and through centuries, carried westward with wild processions and stirring music by ecstatic followers into ancient Greece and Rome. There she is embraced by people looking for mystery in their religion and transcendence in their everyday lives. Cybele proves her power to the officials of Rome in 204 BCE. To address the nation's troubles, an oracle reveals that the goddess must be formally welcomed into the city. An expedition is sent to Phrygia. They bring back a small black stone imbued with her presence and install it with reverence in the Temple of Victory. In that year, the harvest exceeds all previous in abundance. In the next, the invader Hannibal is finally driven from Italy's shores. When Cybele appears, use pine in your aromatics to elevate and deepen your awareness. Go to a mountain and feel how it reaches from the depths to the stars, how it is immensely grounded and incredibly spiritual at the same time. Within a group, you can do more than you can alone, even if you work alone, as in a writing or exercise class. The group dynamic creates energy that makes you go further and push harder. Gather together to reach for more. Look for ways to go beyond the mundane in your everyday tasks. Add meaning through ritual, story, or symbol. Add power and pleasure through scent and music. Nurture a sacred space within yourself during the performance of your duties. Imagine what living at a meta level might look like, where the boundaries of physicality are recognized but outshone. Create a space or create an event. Plant a garden visibly to passersby. Have a party, including all of your friends, whether they know each other or not. Invite your neighbors. Call a circle of like-minded souls to celebrate the seasons. Furnish an opportunity for yourself and others to find community and communion. Dedicate yourself to providing a service to others. Dedicate yourself to the service of a greater power, whether to a deity, a cause, or the earth itself. Ding, 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 ding. The last lines, that's where the whole point of that whole, y'all wanted to know, I wanted to know about Cybele too. But that was the main point of the whole thing, was to dedicate yourself to providing a service to others. Dedicate yourself to the service of a greater power, whether to a deity, a cause, or the earth herself. Dedication, honey. And communion and community. Communion and community. Communion and community. And then create space. I hear create space. Yeah, nurture a sacred space. Nurture the sacred space within yourself. Working together is a great thing to do. So this is what happened in the past. This is the past energy, right? So you listen to your intuition. You created space in your life. You let go of some shit, honey. You let go of some shit. You found your tribe. Oh, you found the channel? You found your tribe. You found your tribe. You found the channel. You found something of great value that you would dedicate yourself in service to the greater power, to the greater good, to the overall good. They're talking about now, they're showing me the way I did go dancing. I didn't just do it in the grocery stores. I did it while I was driving down the street, blasting music and singing and pumping energy out. I'd be at the red light, just a moving energy in my car, dancing to the music, singing, moving energy, because everybody in their car wearing a motherfucking mask, sitting in fear. You know what I'm saying? All the cars driving by, I could hit all their asses when they driving by with the energy. You don't even have to talk to these people to be of service. You understand that, right? They said, remember to give from your overflow. Make sure you got your intake and your outtake valve adjusted correctly. If you got plenty, that's what you're supposed to give. If you're having a lack of it, then that's not what you're supposed to give. That's what you're supposed to receive for what you give. Okay. Listen, you listened when Spirit told you to be of service to the community. You listened when Spirit said to dedicate yourself to higher power, to higher service, to higher cause. You listened when Spirit said, get together with these ones right here. You listened. Okay. Now, there was also some shit I was channeling about fucking Sibyll's lover. What his name was? Atina or Atino or hold on, let me find it. Her lover was Addis. Okay, her lover Addis. He motherfucking cheated on her. He motherfucking cheated on her, didn't he? Yeah, he cheated on her. That was her beloved. So in the past, somebody here, your intuition told you that this motherfucker cheated on. Yeah, Jasmine, I'm talking to you. Cheated on him. And it's interesting because Jasmine and I had this whole conversation. It's like, Jasmine, what did you tell God you was going to do? Because your eye, remember, she got her left eye taken, right? Yeah, she lost it. So she was attacked physically. They bashed her left eye in, and she was blind in her left eye. This happened after we broke up. And the last time I sat in front of her and had a conversation with her, I told her, I said, I don't know what you promised God, but you promised God something and you didn't do your part. And God said, because I was channeling for her, God said, how much more do you have to lose so you can stop looking at what's left? That's why God took your left eye out so you can't even look left no more. So you can see what's right in your life before you can start looking at what's right in your life. How much more do you have to lose was the message. And she just fucking giggled. I told God I was going to be loyal and faithful to you. And that I would tell you the truth. And she didn't. And that's part of why I never went back with her. She would always go back with me. She wanted to go back with me the whole time, but I wouldn't go back with her because I knew if I go back with her, now I'm like aware she can't fulfill her obligation to be the right person with me, right? So now I have karmic repercussions for putting somebody in a position that they're not qualified to fill. If you're going to put somebody in position, you have karmic repercussions and making sure that they actually have the ability to qualify and fulfill that position. So stop looking at what's left from your life before you lose your left eye like Jasmine did, and look at what's right in your life. Because for somebody here, that's a problem. We had the shallow grave over here. You missing somebody. Well, it's okay to miss them, but you got to make sure you're looking at what's right. Even when I get into my modes and I be missing Jasmine and feel bad that little girl died so young and I fucking love her and the world just felt better. You know, it did. It felt, even if I didn't see her, I felt better because I knew she was here. When I found out she wasn't even on earth, no, I was like, damn, that's a cold pill to swallow, right? And that shit hurt. It hurt, even though I hadn't seen her for a whole year and a half. It fucking hurt. I hadn't even talked to her for probably 8 months before she died. Not even on the phone, you know? So it's like that shit fucking hurt. But God said, turn it off. Let it go. Let it go. Let her go. She cannot do what she is required to be with you. So do not let her back. Because it would have not only been her karmic repercussions. At this point, it would have been mine. Because now I'm understanding what the fuck is really going on here. So you have a responsibility to make sure that, you know, if a motherfucker show you their colors and they just can't do the job, Well, your ass needs to get them the fuck out of there. Yeah. You can't have them there. You need to fire them. Yeah, somebody got fired before they got hired. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, this was something you were very committed to. So it could have been a person, or it could have been an experience, a situation. It could have been a job, something. But there was, again, with the deception at the bottom of the deck, right? Deception at the bottom of the deck. And they said something. What did they say? Something about sheep. They did say something about sheep with this card too. Hold on, let me look back at that again. There was something here I said about sheep. And then I thought about the sheep over here. Yeah, like they, hold on a second. First off, he sacrificed his blood. He cut off his own thing. And she said, I haven't had sex with nobody since I had sex with you. Every time I talked to her, she would tell me, I said, I haven't had sex with nobody since I had sex with you. She says, the whole forest down there. Like, listen, I don't need to know. I don't even want to think about it. There was something in here about sheep. I swear to God, I saw something about sheep. I'm looking for it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look. Let me just skim this real quick again and see if I can find it. Happy feelings in the air. Somebody remembers what the fuck I read. I still don't see it. Okay. All I know is they thought they were playing with somebody. Was it that you were deceiving yourself? Ooh, left ear just kicked all the way up. Ring. Okay. Was it that you was deceiving yourself about somebody's ability to be with you, to be with them, to be committed to something, to be involved with something, to be in a specific position, to and then the lion energy is here too, to fulfill an obligation. Your intuition, God spoke, told you what you need to do. That's the fucking point. All right. That's the past. What's the current energy? Boy, this reading the moving slow. What we are, an hour and a half already in? Oh, y'all ready for this 2.5 hour reading? It looks like. Okay, in the current energy, we have clarity. Now, I can see clearly now. The Wicked Witch is dead. Oh, shit. That's what I heard. I could see clearly now because the Wicked Witch is dead. Jasmine was a little Wicked Witch for me. She was my little Wicked Witch. She was my little devil. I loved her. I still do. Clarity, but you gotta let things go. You do gotta let things go, and I have released her. Why is she still here then? Because she fucking loved me, and we're connected. Certain connections, honey, you release them, but certain connections, they just are, because they are what you are spiritually, though, not on the physical plane. That's the thing. So many people, you got that knowing that it's like you have this innate knowing that the connection is spiritual. The spiritual connection always is, but you try to translate it into the physical. It's not meant to be on the physical. Yeah, see, God showed me that Jasmine and I will be together when I'm a little old lady rocking on the porch. I didn't know she was going to be the ghost sitting in the next rocking chair. Shit. I know now. All right, why do we have clarity in the current energy? Show me more. Why is clarity here in the current energy? And there it is. It's the 9 of Earth. Somebody before you were married with the Hierophant. Now you're single. Because they died. When they die, that's the end of a contract. No contract continues on this physical plane. Once the physical body is deceased, it's dead. The contract is over. Okay? Somebody here. Are you still feeling like you committed to somebody who's not here? Because I don't let the right masculine woman come up to me, baby. I'm going to be in a whole new relationship because she's going to be the right one for me. I'm just saying. And Jasmine can sit back there and enjoy the ride because I'm going to get all the way into it. She will not stop my path. Are you there yet? Or are you like, well, my lover just died last year or 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago, or I'm not ready to move on. Okay, you might be there. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, when they died, you were free. You were free from that marriage. You were free from that contract. You were free from all obligations. Also, I'm seeing, as you listen to the divine mind, you're clearly seeing the direction your gains come in, what you need to develop, what you need to go into, what you need to let grow. This lady, all her features are made up of flowers. So, and then look, the white owl, purity. The color white is about purity and divinity, and the soul star chakra is white, okay? And the owl is about wisdom, okay? Wisdom. I relate the owl to wisdom anyway. And so there's a lot of different meanings. I mean, you can find good and bad meanings for every fucking thing if you look through enough different texts and trains of thought. But her name is Blodued, and with the Nine of Earth, this is our single independent. It talks about material gains. It talks about income. It talks about increase. It talks about more coming in for you. Let's find out more about this Blodued. I feel like she's going to tell us some more stuff too. This book has so much information. I really shouldn't read it more. I really should. We're going to start today. No time like the present. That's part of the message. Okay, no time like the present. Okay, clarity about the wealth that you have. I heard clarity about the wealth that you have. No time like the present. They're showing me what we talked about. You want a good idea, go sit at the cemetery, because all those dead folks got a whole bunch of good ideas they never use. Maybe you could soak one up. No, thank you. I'm not going to be them. I'm going to use all my good ideas right now while I'm alive. Okay. Bloodaweth. I'm not trying how to read this pronunciation. Bloodaweth. That doesn't even look right. Okay. Flower face is the Welsh goddess of flowers, of the earth in the bloom of spring. Bloodaweth's story appears in the Mabinogian tales of ancient magic, translated in the 19th century. In the 19th century from medieval Welsh manuscripts. The lovely maiden is conjured by the magician Gwydion, the uncle of Lula Giffis, to be the sun hero's bride. She is fashioned from the buds and blossoms of 9 flowers, 9 powers of tree and herb, chestnut for longevity shown on her dress, meadowsweet for grace, her yoke, nettle for practicality, her necklace, broom for vitality, her hair, oak for power, her eyebrows, corn cockle for pride, her mouth, bean for soul, her nose, and primrose for enchantment, her eyes, with the sacred hawthorn crowning her as queen of the May, her cap. Hold on, my birthday is in May. Blood, and that just ring if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed. It's just the May Queen from Stairways to Heaven. Okay, there's something there. Bloodaweth is content with the life she's given until Lou goes on a journey, leaving her on her own for the first time. The law is coming through. Okay, leaving her on her own for her first time. She promptly finds and falls in love with another man, a fine hunter. She and her lover plot to kill her immortal husband. She uses craft and cunning to discover the only way he can be slain. Instead of dying, however, Lou becomes an eagle and flies away. Gwydion restores Lou's humanity, avenging him by changing Bloodaweth into an owl that she may forever call out in the night for her lost life and lost love. Her story may seem to be a mortality tale about infidelity, or maybe that of a woman coming to self-realization and rebelling against a life defined by another. Truly, it is mythic, the ancient tale of the changing seasons. Bloodaweth's lovers are the gods of summer and winter, eternal rivals for her favor. Though in another season, the earth goddess may be mother or crone. Bloodaweth is the goddess in her May aspect, the maiden of the beautiful blossoming time, the goddess of the powers of bud and blossom, of tree and herb. The owl she will become sleeps on a branch behind her. Its time is not yet here. Recognize all the powers that are part of you, the events, the people, and the talents that have made you what you are. Name your powers. Name 9 of them. Go. I heard go. Name 9 of them. Find a representation for each one that you might plant in a garden, set on a special shelf, or sew or knit into clothing or accessories. Assert your intention to direct and star in your own life. The longer you allow yourself only a supporting role, the less meaningful your journey. The ephemeral is most precious. Embrace it or you miss it. The treasure of a flower exists in a single blissful inhalation. Let the magic of flowers help your healing, in essences and elixirs, in fresh scents, and in beautiful full vases. The death of the flower makes way for the fruit. Improve your estate. Invest in your home and in your dreams. Focus on what you need to build a beautiful life for yourself. Okay, there was a lot. There was a lot. Let me see if I can find it now. All right, so the number 9 is highly significant. I want to say that, okay? Being left on her own for the first time. Somebody is on their own for the first time, okay? But the other thing that came on was she promptly finds and falls in love with another man. And with that, I got love is coming. And law is like, yeah, tell Janine it's all about her too. I'm like, okay. A fine hunter and her, okay, what else? And then it was when I read this, that she and her lover had a plot to kill her immortal husband. I heard that this new lover, it's not about killing nobody. It's about replacing that energy, a fresh start from the energy of what you were in love with. Just like I said, Jasmine gonna have to sit back on the sidelines in her little ghostly ass and watch me be in love with somebody else, because that's what the fuck is about to happen. Okay. She uses craft and cunning. Okay, hold on. Instead of dying, he becomes an eagle and flies away. So that again, they in spirit. They go on in spirit. Okay. They go on in spirit. Okay. And then there's something about her that eventually she gonna become an owl, the white owl. She will become the white owl of wisdom when she dies. So when you die, you will be the white owl of wisdom. I got that energy right there. What else was there? Yeah. A tale of infidelity. Again, the whole infidelity bullshit. Motherfucking cheating ass. Is it so hard really to be honest and faithful and loyal? Why is it so hard to everybody else and so natural for me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, because there's a hormone in your body that was it a hormone? There's something in your body. I don't know if it's DNA or a hormone. I think there's a hormone, if I remember correctly. I know the name of it. It's somewhere in my brain. Tell the DJ bring it out the file cabinet from the bottom of the basement. I'm just saying. But vasopressin. Oh my God, that fucking worked. Okay, vasopressin. Vasopressin is if something about the vasopressin levels is coincides with monogamy versus non-monogamous people. Some people literally are not made to be monogamous while others are. Funny how y'all always seem to attract the opposite, right? Okay. Also, there's the energy here of a woman coming to self-realization and rebelling against a life defined by another. Again, law is like, Janine, are you listening? Jeannie baby. Okay. Truly it is, about changing seasons. And then that's April, your ass too. You ready to stop being defined by what the fuck they said you were going to be or what the fuck they claimed over you or what they programmed you to be? You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's not time to be stick by what you was defined. It's time to define yourself. What the fuck are you here for? What you going to do? Step out of the box. I love how that part of this message was talking to me about coming out of the box, which we've been talking about, okay? This is the May aspect, okay? So this is what is May. April showers bring May's flowers, honey. It's time to florecer. It's time to blossom. It's time to blossom. It's time to stop hiding. It's time to freaking blossom. Yeah, and it's not time for you to sleep. Bitch, you're going to be here for a while. I'm going to be here for a long ass time. Like I said, I'm going to be rocking on the rocking chair in the porch. And that little ghost going to be sitting over there with some other ghosts over there, sitting over there too. So you ain't going nowhere yet. You ain't going to the grave yet. So you still have time. All those creative things on your heart, all those things you're so fucking good at, nobody else can do it. Can't nobody do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me, right? Yeah, you better get busy. Get to doing them. You know what I'm saying? One thing that helped me a lot was when I realized how many fucking hours I was spending in front of the TV. And I was like, damn, I could have did this, that, and there. Man, I remember I went through a whole creativity storm to where I did that for so long. Now I have to like make myself go sit down and watch TV for a while, bitch. You deserve to relax and take a break too. You don't have to work your whole entire life, because that's literally what I was doing. I was doing readings. I was doing nails. I was making paintings. I was designing this, always fucking working, because I realized like, I don't know how long I have to live. I got a lot of shit to create while I'm here. So there's some moderation in that too, but this is a time of blossoming, a time of coming into your power of creativity to blossom, right? And the blossom, what you're blossoming is going to give forth its fruit, okay? Now, they want you again. We were talking about coming out of that box. We were talking. I'm so glad that I was channeling my ass off, because this book right here, this little paragraph of this book is a confirmation that we were channeling the fuck out of these messages. And when we were talking about floss and gloss, baby, because it makes the world a more better, interesting place. You got to come with all your talent, skills, and abilities, and don't make yourself seem smaller, dumber, or less able to make somebody else feel more comfortable because now you ain't too big for them to handle. Shut the fuck up. We ain't doing none of that around here, because it said recognize all the powers that are part of you. These are your powers. Name your powers. Name 9 of them. Find a representation for each one and honor it in some sort of way. They gave some ideas of how. Then they also said, assert your intention to direct and star in your own life. Ding, 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 ding. That's it. That's where it's at right there. That's what you want to do. Do not play the supporting role in your life when you're supposed to be the star. You're supposed to be the star of the show. This is my show. What is your show? I got a few shows. I got a few shows. I'm just going to say I got a few shows. I don't want to talk too much about myself because I've already been talking about myself the whole time, but I got a few shows. What's your show? You know, that shop is my show. This channel is my show. Every time I get up and do one of them readings for you, it's my show. Every time I get in that kitchen and throw down and put my foot in something, that's my show. When I feed somebody that food, that's my show. I'm just saying, what is your show? Name your powers. Name 9 of them. Why 9? Because 9 is a number of completion and wholeness, is what I'm hearing. That's not in the book. But 9, in numerology, if you're a life path number 9, which I am, this is why y'all fucking love me. This is why if you have any self-love at all, you're going to fucking love me, because the 9s in numerology can relate to every other number, because every other number fits inside of the 9. 1 fits inside of 9, 2 fits inside of 9, and so on and so forth, all the way up until 8. It fits inside of 9. All of the other numbers are contained within the 9. So this is part of why, even though the book doesn't say it, Spirit said, because it's a wholeness, it's a fullness, right? After 9, you go back to 1 now with the 0. Understand? So it's beginning over again. So it's a wholeness. So there's something here about wholeness, okay? A wholeness in yourself. Name your powers. Honor each of your powers in some sort of way. Okay. Flowers. Oh, and I was just talking about how that beautiful masculine woman brought me a beautiful bouquet of flowers, which is sitting on my coffee table right now. Flowers. I just got flowers just in time for this flower lady to come out. So, let the magic of flowers help in your healing, okay? And then, of course, perfumes, you know, what kind, essences, oils, incenses, fresh flowers, of course. And again, the death of the flower makes way for the fruit, okay? The death of the flower makes way for the fruit. Now, this is true. If you have a fruit tree, you know that when the flower goes, and you're going to get your little apple bud or whatever it is, right? Okay. And they're telling you improve in your what you want, you know, what you're building up. Focus on that. Focus on what you need to build a beautiful life for yourself. This is the energy of right now. So yeah, there's a whole lot of shit. There's a whole lot of fucking chaos out there. There's a whole lot of fucking shit out there, right? But there's certain things that have been denied you, and that chaos out there is actually clearing the path so you can have greater access to what you deserve in your life. I love this message. Okay. Hidden blessing is depressing. The hidden blessing is depressing. What the fuck? Okay. The hidden blessing is you already know a depressing life. You didn't know that all the bullshit you done been through in the past, all the hard times, all the tears, all the pain, all the depression, all the sadness, all the what was that dark night of the soul energy, all that shadow energy you've been living. It's perfect because this Two of Fire is speaking to me about contrast. It's speaking to me about contrast, okay? You can make a different choice. The hidden blessing is you done been through some dark shit. This is the dark goddess Hecate. You've been through some dark shit. Now you can make a different choice. Because if you know what you don't want, it helps you identify what you do want. But you don't know you don't want it until you've seen it. You don't know. Like, I was so excited. My aunt from Germany, she knit us some sweaters. I was so excited that my aunt from Germany knit me some sweaters, and they look so cute. And then I put it on. And I never put it on again. It was so fucking itchy. It was so itchy. The yarn that she used was so fucking itchy. I can't stand wool. It just makes my skin cringe right now thinking about it. You don't know what you don't want until you know what you do want. Hey, shout out to my asshole. Yes, she's my asshole. Shout out to my asshole for being an asshole, because now I know what I want. She turned me on to what I want on so many levels. We ain't gonna go deep into that today, but she turned me on to what I want on so many levels. She over there just feeling proud of herself now. And you know what? Yeah, it came with a whole lot of dark shit involved as well. But when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And that is definitely necessary to make a different choice. They want me to go ahead and read about this goddess too. Oh, yeah. Did we say 2.5 hours? We'll see. The Two of Fire. Where is the fires? Two of Fire, please. Yeah. Oh, I was almost there. Two of Fire. Where you at? Okay. Here we go. Hecate is a mystery goddess, a titan, one of the old gods from before the Olympians came to the land of Greece. She may be the only one who survives the war between the gods with her powers intact. In Latin, she is named Hecate Trivia, Latin for 3 roads, because she retains her powers in the 3 realms, heaven, earth, and the underworld. She walks all roads and knows all ways. She is the goddess of the crossroads, for where roads cross, there is blood and power. There are ghosts and opportunity. In Greek, she is called Phosphorus, the light bringer, and Nyctipolos, the night wanderer. She opens the passage. She illuminates the path. Hecate is a psychopomp, a conductor of souls, one who can guide another between the worlds. Hecate, along with Demeter and Persephone, is one of the goddesses of the Eleusinian mysteries, ancient rites of life, death, and resurrection, and seasons of the land and cycles of the soul. When Demeter is frantically searching for her missing daughter, Hecate speaks up to let her know what has happened. Her flaming torches guide the mother through the night. When Persephone is released from the underworld, Hecate lights her way home. When Persephone returns to rule the land of the dead, Hecate goes as her minister and companion. The Eleusinian rites were practiced for 1,500 years and embraced thousands of souls, yet every initiate kept the secret, the ultimate revelation. Perhaps because the revelation, like the night path, the soul's path, illuminates differently for everyone. Perhaps because mystery can only be experienced, not explained. For some, Hecate's familiarity with the underworld has cast a shroud of fear upon the one who wanders dark ways accompanied by the hounds of Hades. Some name her Queen of Ghosts and Mother of Monsters. The wise know is she is called goddess of witches because she walks their walk. The spirits walk between the worlds. When Hecate appears, when next you hear a howling dog, think about the path you are on. Consider how you can take it to a more meaningful, more magical place. When you are at a crossroads and have a choice to make, move toward what you know is true over what you wish were true. Success comes when both intuition and reason are respected and offer equal guidance. Accept the next meaningful opportunity that appears. Trust that if you take the first step, you will be guided to the next. Light 2 candles, set them in front of you. Notice the space between them. Slowly move them apart and see the space between them open up. Do not focus your eyes, but allow yourself to visualize the way ahead opening up before you. You may wish for power, but if you are reluctant to step up and take it, to seize the moment, it will remain mere wishful thinking. So Hecate is the goddess of the ghosts. And we've been talking about ghosts all night, haven't we? Did y'all see any orbs fly through the video yet? Because it's happened quite a lot in the past. It could again. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. And she walks all the world. So there's definitely the energy here of somebody here. You've been wanting to know about your hidden gifts and talents. Yeah, you can commune with spirit on all levels. You can commune with the earth. You commune with creation. Yeah. You're going to have to step up and take your power. You have all these gifts, talents, and abilities. They are your powers. That's why they said, name your powers. Step up and take your powers. Okay, now that you know what you don't want, you have a guide, a spirit guide, helping to light your way out of that depressing ass situation. That is the hidden blessing. Beautiful. Let's look at what is the challenge is transforming. The challenge is that everything is changing and being made new, and you don't even know what the fuck. So somebody said, why does it always feel like fear when I hear the ghosts speaking to me or when I hear spirit speaking? Because it's uncomfortable. It's a different energy. You don't know that energy is different. It's not fear, baby. It's it's a lack of familiarity. It's unfamiliar. It's not always fear. It's unfamiliarity more often. But fear and unfamiliarity all radiates down here in your sacral chakra area. Okay? In your root chakra area. And so you naturally misinterpret it as fear. But really, it's just discomfort because you're stepping into some new energy. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. Okay. And we have the Hag of Earth and She Who Watches coming out. It was in reverse, which is interesting to me that it was in reverse. So the challenge is there's not anything you could do about this transformation. It's not in your power. What I'm hearing with it being in reverse is not in your power because the Queen of Self-Development is my Hag of Earth energy. She's the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. And she's our Queen of Self-Development. That is under your control. You can develop yourself, right? But what you can't control is how quickly things unfold for you. How quickly things unfold for you is what you cannot control in this situation. The transformation is going to happen as it happens. There's not much you can do about it. And they're showing me, did y'all listen to that little video I did in the car wash? At the car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash. Yeah. I believe we have the goddess of Santa Muerte in this deck too. Yeah, look, she's right here on the front. Ain't that her right here? Right in the middle. Anyways, if you listen to that in the car wash, when I was in the car wash, do you know somebody fucked up in the car wash? I don't know what they did. The whole car wash fucking stopped. It was only a 2-minute video. The whole fucking car wash stopped. And that's when Spirit was like, start fucking recording. So I started recording the video. Yes. Okay. You saw that. So here's the thing. You're going through a cleansing process. You have no control over the speed of everything. And if somebody who's in the line in front of you fucks up, that could equal a delay that gets set back before they get to processing yours. You understand what I'm saying? You can't push this transformation along. You're going to have to allow it to unfold as it does. Let's pull the rest of this spread. Let's see what's with in your environment. You have victory in your environment. Your victory is at hand. I hear your victory is at hand. I see somebody standing there ready to hand you your victory trophy. Okay, that's what I see. There's somebody, it's like Jasmine standing there with this little spiritual trophy. She's like, here you go, lady. She just laughing every time I say her name because I don't usually say her name. Don't want to make it seem like I'm stuck on my ex because I'm really not, you guys. I took my time to process. Okay, we have the 8 of water. 8 of water. Okay, 8 of water. This is in your environment. And it's the goddess Sedna. Okay, 8 of water. This is 8 of cups. This is moving on, moving forward to get what you want. Okay, victory is at hand, honey. They on their way. They are on their way. In the 9 of cups, it's in your fucking hand. All you got to do is grab it now. It's right there in your face. The 8 of cups is right there. Is right there. It's on the way to you. Excuse me. The 8 of cups is on its way to you. Thank you, baby. Yeah, the 8 of cups means it's on its way to you. It's on its way. They bring in your trophy, honey. I see them walking with your trophy in hand. Okay, what's the guidance for you? You have immature as a guidance. And what's coming out with that? We have ጤቂGᖇᗪᗪᗴ with the 7 of earth energy, immature. Walk away from immature energies. Don't be throwing a fucking tantrum. Tend to your own garden and don't fucking throw a goddamn tantrum waiting for them to show up with your fucking trophy. It's on the way. If you know you got the check in the mail, don't get mad because the mailman didn't show up yet. Just chill the fuck out. It's going to be all right. The mailman's on the way. Your partner is on the way. Your opportunity is on the way. Your financing is on the way. Your clients are on the way. Your money is on the way. It's on the way. Chill the fuck out. I'm getting chill the fuck out. And tend to your own garden in the middle of the time. And anybody who's in your life and they are immature energy, they ain't fit for their position, it's time for you to start firing motherfuckers. You better start handing out pink slips. No severance. No severance pay. No new friends. No. I am going to have a new friend, girl. Sit down. Now you need to sit your monkey ass down. You're talking too much shit now. Yeah. You have anybody who's not ready for you. Anybody that's like, oh, you too much to handle. That reminds me of the card that I made the other day. And I posted it on the channel and I posted it all on my social media. I am too much for some people. Hold on, let me read it right because I don't even remember what the fuck I said. That's why I got to write this shit down or text it to myself or something when I do it because I don't be remembering. Hold on, let me find it. It must be on the tarot page because I know I just shared it. Yes, it is. I am too much for some people, but I am great with that. It's better than being less for anyone. Hello, if they tell you you too much, tell them thank you. I am too much for some people, but I am great with that. It's better than being less for anyone. Give them a motherfucking pink slip. Oh, I'm too much for you to handle? Well, here's your pink slip, baby. Feel free to exit stage left of my life. Hello? Okay. Outcome energy is fucking protection. Look at that. Protection. 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 Say it with me. I am always blessed, safe, and protected. Protection, baby. Protection, yes. And that is the judgment for you. I'm looking at number 20. I'm seeing 9, 20. Okay. 9. We're talking about this 9 energy. Your gains, your inheritance is protected. Your gains, your increase is protected. Yes. As the storm comes through and destroys the structure. Honey, our society, you didn't notice our society is going through a restructuring process right now. Hello. Do you see it? Ever since this shit hit the fan, it's going through a restructuring process. You are protected through this. You need to know that. And it's okay for you to also protect your energy by giving pink slips to anybody who you too fucking much for. They can't handle you shining. They can't handle you knowing the names of your powers and utilizing all of them and having a sacred altar to show gratitude for each of your powers that God imbued into you. Well, bye then. Bye. Keisha thought that shit was funny when I would say bye until I told her bye. Then that shit wasn't funny no more. She told me so with her own 2 lips. Okay. Outcome energy protection. 6 of fire. 6 of wands. There's the victory card, honey. Victory march. You being recognized, protected. I see all your I see all your guides, your angels, your protectors walking around you. Everywhere your foot goes, you're surrounded on all sides by your ancestors, by your angels. You are protected. You're safe to express yourself, to be what you came here to be. As a matter of fact, what I just heard just right now was when you live in your authenticity, this forms that ring of protection around you. Because now you are actually living your life purpose. You came here to do something. It's imbued inside of you, your natural talent, skills, and abilities. And when you live that, you're going to experience the protection that comes from fulfilling your purpose. You came here con propósito. You came here with a purpose, baby, to do something significant. You may not always know the significance of what you do. You don't always know. I record these videos every fucking day. I don't know how it's really changing your life until y'all write to me, and tell me. Your comments on YouTube are plenty. Please just put it in the comments. If you want to make a video about it, you can make a video about it. Tell me about, tag me in it. Post it to your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. I don't care. I will share that motherfucker. Testimony, testify. I'm just saying, you protected because you living in your purpose. But did I know that somebody was going to put those comments? That somebody was going to make that video? That somebody was going to put that review on my Google business or on Facebook about getting their cars read with me or getting their nails done? I didn't know. I was just doing me. Side effect was, guess what? I will protect it, and what needs to happen is going to happen, and it's a victory mark. There's recognition for your accomplishments. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Witch of Water, and so that is Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, somebody here. At the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Lord, you just gave me a whole nother fucking download. Another personal experience that I got to talk about. So there's somebody here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, in your experience. Oh, Lord. This person lied to you. This is more a romantic or a family or a friendship connection. This is between two people, okay? You were committed to this person. You thought that you were going to be committed to this person. You heard God to commit to this person. They heard God to commit to you. They told you they were committed too, but hold on, their commitment was shallow as a motherfucking shallow grave. It was shallow. The motherfucking bones was creeping through. They skeletons was coming through the motherfucking closet. Hello. And now that you see that shit, bitch, I'm out of here. Bye. You singled in a motherfucker. Yes, because you know what? You made a choice. You made a choice. It was a difficult choice to make. It was sad to make that choice. It was sad to make that choice. You didn't want to make that choice. I didn't want to break up with Jasmine, but god dang, you ain't gonna finna make me crazy and go into chaos in my life. I'm crazy enough by myself. If you can't appreciate the blessing of what I am, then you can get the fuck to stepping. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come in. You're gonna come in my life and you're gonna make it better, or you're gonna get the fuck out and stay the fuck out. It's that simple. And the challenge was you had to stand in your stability, stand in your ground, make that choice, right? And this person, now they moving on. You got victory over them. You won this shit. You got the trophy. Yeah, now they got no choice but to fucking move on because you ain't playing these games. Motherfucker, you want to cheat. You want to lie. You want to deceive me. You want to bring chaos and confusion into my life. You want to deny the treasure of the love that I am offering to you. I don't have to offer you my treasure. I could keep that shit for myself or give it to somebody else. You heard? Okay. And so what you do? Move the fuck on, tend to your garden, leave that shit where it was and move the fuck on. Because a motherfucker immature, so you move the fuck on. And then guess what? If they try to come to you, God will take them fucking off of this planet if they have to. If they try to come to you with that bullshit again, once you decided, you are so protected, honey. If it requires removing their ass from this planet, God will do that to protect you. You understand what I'm saying to you? Somebody died. They did you some ill. They did you some dirty. They had some bad intentions. Got some bad intentions. Well, you can keep that motherfucker over there because I'm protected. And you are goddamn fool if you try to step to me because I'm in my purpose. I'm fully living my divine life purpose. So that means I'm automatically protected. You try to fuck with me, you're going to fuck yourself over. And if you take it too far, on a spiritual, go ahead, try and cast a spell against me, bitch. Go ahead, try to cast a fucking spell against me. You know you're going to hurt yourself, right? You might take off this planet too. It's happened to other motherfuckers before. took off of this fucking planet. They dead. They dead. Why? Because they had some bad intentions. I didn't touch them. I didn't cast no spells. I don't cast spells on other people. I'm going to tell you this right now. I do not cast spells on other people. I do energy work when people pay me to, and I do it very cautiously because I'm so aware of the karmic repercussions. Somebody out here, they ain't got that sense. They run around here casting spells. As a matter of fact, one of our other viewers here was talking about her family member run around here casting spells, spit on their property. That was a dark energy. No, don't do that. She didn't do that. She did not do that. She's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. She understands that karma. Some of these folks are still walking around this earth thinking that it's okay to cast spells, dark energy, hateful intentions on other people. They do not understand that the karmic repercussions of that shit are going to smack them upside their forehead and knock the motherfuckers out. If they get knocked out of their physical body as a repercussion, they will. And you ain't got to do nothing about it. All you got to do is stay in your divine purpose and stop trying to control motherfuckers so that window of control is closed. We told you about that in other readings before. Yeah, you are coming into a state of protection. Okay. As you remove these immature energies, these spiritually immature folks from their positions of prominence in your life. These folks who are spiritually inadept, I'm hearing inadept, they are not qualified spiritually to hold positions that you have put them in your life. God said, get rid of them. God said, close it down. God said, let them go, baby. That's not for you. God said, that is not your energy. It's time to separate. If you listen, you are protected, right? Because hold on, even in all the vampire movies, would the vampire need to come in the house? An invitation, right? And these energies are very vampiric. Oh, they'll use your energy up until you ain't got shit. They'll swallow up all your bank account, all your time, leave you with disease and dysfunction and broke as a joke. They sure will. And then they will walk out of your life like it wasn't shit. But you have to invite them. So all you have to do is rescind the fucking invitation, just like in the vampire movies. You're not allowed here no more. I like to do it like this. Get your ass in your cage and stay there. What is their cage? Their cage is their own fucking experience. Stay in your experience. Stay the fuck out of mine. If I cast a spell, all it is get the fuck away from me. That's it. That's the only spell. And what is that? That's a protection for myself. I ain't casting negative energy on nobody. I didn't say go in your cage and then be miserable. I didn't say go in your cage and choke on your own vomit. But they tend to do that. That's terrible. They just showed me the whole symbolism of that. Somebody here, you caught that message real tight about catching, they choking on their own vomit. Oh, Lord, it's because they're immature. Outcome energy, honey, you are protected. There is a miracle that's about to happen for you. I want to look at this miracle. I'm not done. I thought I might be done. I'm not done. God, what is this miracle that's coming in for the tribe here? This is a collective energy for everybody who watches this video for all time, space, and dimension. So what is the miracle? Let's start, Scott. You got a miracle for them. Show us the miracle, please, and thank you. What's a miracle? What can you reveal? I know you ain't going to reveal every little fucking detail. I know you like surprises because we like surprises. What's the miracle? Show me how this miracle comes in. What this miracle, how it comes in. It comes in. Observe, and the observe card is in the reverse. You're not even going to see it coming. It's just going to happen so fucking fast. Okay. Show me how this miracle makes the tribe feel. How does this miracle make the tribe feel? How does the miracle make the tribe feel? What's the feeling? The miracle makes you feel like if you believe, you will succeed. Believe and succeed, honey. It validates your belief. It validates your faith. We talked about where's your faith. We talked about faith, the size of a mustard seed, and how our faith is so much bigger than the size of a mustard seed. I mean, a mustard seed really ain't shit. It's like the tip of a pin. It ain't shit. So your faith is so big. Believe and succeed. That's how you're going to feel, okay? What kind of plans will tribe be making? What are these plans going to look like? What's plans going to be looking like? The tribe going to be making with this miracle you got coming in. What kind of plans tribe going to be making? Love abounds, honey. The Ace of Cups energy. Love abounds. Honey, you're going to make some plans that you love, plans to spoil yourself, plans to do for yourself like you ain't done before. Self-love. You're going to plan to love on yourself, give you all the rewards and benefits you deserve of everything you done been through. Okay. What other detail can you show? Any details you can give about what this is? Thank you. Daydreams and decisions, honey. They said, just pick some things out. Start picking some things out now. They said, understand that you have the infinite resources. You have a black card from God. You know what a black card is? Any of y'all ever heard of a black card? It's a credit card with no limit that always gets approved. Yeah, you got a black card from God. They want you to start picking out some things. Yeah, even things that can't be bought, pick those things out too. They want you to start designing. They said, what's the details? Well, you get to fill those in. This is the 7 of Cups energy. They're showing me the Witch's Tarot. In the Witch's Tarot, you have it looks a lot like the Rider-Waite, where you have the 7 cups in the sky, but the person is depicted as a magician, as Merlin the magician with a magic hat. Yes. Choose your point of focus. What do you want to fill your life in with? Focus there, okay? It's a time to allow yourself to daydream. If I had a black card from God, if God gave me a black card, a black credit card with no limit, what would I do today? What would I give myself? And can you get into the feeling of it? If you can get into the feeling of it without even having it in your hand, oh, honey, that's pure magic. You can do magic, baby. You'll perform a trick for me. So everybody today, can y'all all just sit with me for a second? This is how this group effort works. Can y'all just sit with me and imagine Melinda broadcasting from some luxurious mansion in my private guest room because I done took another first class flight, got paid $2,000 a night, and this trip is like a week, so that's $14,000 in 1 week to go do nails. For some people with so much money, they don't know what else to do with it to lift their sales, but give it to me because they love the nails that I do. You know what I'm saying? Can you see it for me? Because I can see something like that for you. I don't know what you want, though. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. What is your vision? What can you think of immediately that you can just play with that idea and you can feel it? Because I can fucking feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yes, the Jackson 5. Jacks on 5. Jacks, it's a game. Jackson 5. Jacks on 5. Jacks on 5. It's a game you play. It's on 5. 5 is a number of change. 5 is a number of challenges. Okay. Jacks on 5. Play the game on the 5, honey. Play the game on the challenge here. Play the game on the challenge. And what is the game? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I can feel Z over here. Z says she making soups and candles. Okay, I can see Z. I see Z brand candles in every Bath and Body Works. I can see it. They got a beautiful Z on it. It's all beautiful, decorated. I see it with like filigree around it. And then my homeboy who makes his own soaps, he's like, oh my God, that girl was making soap at her house. And look, Bath and Body picked up her line. Now they're making soap everywhere, all around the world with Z name on it. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. And candles. I see Z making these most amazing, gorgeous candles. I see candles of every color, but I see candles with chakra colors. I see candles with herbs and flowers inside, according to intentions, according to powers, according to energies. I see that they're sold all over the place. I see them in like, what store am I thinking about? This is like a home decor store. I see them across the country. Yeah, I see that. I see that for you. Okay, can y'all see that for her? Okay, for Z. Let's see, from Anonymous. Anonymous, what kind of food are you serving in your restaurant, honey? Because you got a restaurant. I see the booths in your restaurant. I see your restaurant. I see booths in your restaurant. I see families in your restaurant. I see people loving coming to your restaurant. I see people waiting for your restaurant. I see people in the parking lot in their car waiting for your restaurant to open. Okay, I see your restaurant is like a hot spot for lunch. And I also see your restaurant is a hot spot for like right after work. That's what I'm seeing. And starting my mentor program for mental health and children who deal with parents who abuse drugs. Good. I see you helping children all around the world. I see you helping children starting in your own city, in your own neighborhood. I see children who feel like they have a safe place. I see children who can freely speak about the challenges that they go through and get encouragement and empowerment. I see myself as a guest speaker at your mentor program. This is going to be awesome. I see that. I see you booking me to come and speak to your children there. And guess what? You ain't paid a motherfucking dollar, because I see that you're getting sponsorships left and right, grants and shit like that you're doing. Yes. Yeah, Anonymous, that's the feel that I got from your restaurant. She said her restaurant is old school comfort food. Yeah, I see that your restaurant is, like I said, it's a hot spot for lunch and for right after lunch. I see at your restaurant that one of the things you do is you have dinner to go. I see you have dinner to go. Folks who come pick up a whole dinner because, they just got off of work. They don't want to go home and cook. They got a whole house full of kids and family to feed. I see them coming to your restaurant and leaving with big bags. They're the nice paper bags with the handles on them. Yeah, nice paper bags with the handles, with nice sturdy plates inside, with family meals all ready to go, home cooked meals ready to go. That's how I see your restaurant. Yeah. So this is how we do it. You see, you get involved with the positivity of seeing the fulfillment. And can you feel it though? While we're talking about it, can you feel it? We're literally having a practical application of the technique of feeling it. Can you see it? Can you feel it? I can, because you know what? When I get on that first class flight to go do somebody's nails, I keep getting, there's this rich ass sheik, and I'm going to go do all his girlfriends, his daughters, everybody. I'm going to be gone for like a week, right? And the first thing you do when you get on that first class seat, they're going to give you a hot towel. The hot towel is always very nice. You clean your hands off, and then they offer you a cocktail. But you get aboard the plane first before everybody else. So while everybody getting on to the coach in the business class, you already sitting down. You got your mixed drink. I'm going to have me a Crown and Coke. I'm going to have me a Crown and Coke again on the first class. Have my little hot towel. There's plenty of room. I lean my chair back and just chill and sip on my Crown and Coke. And I'll be on my phone posting pictures for all y'all to see. Bitch, the sheik called me. We going to be broadcasting from Dubai. We broadcasting from Dubai tomorrow. Get ready for Shadows about to be lit on Dubai tomorrow. I'm going live in the first class seat while they're boarding, before you have to supposed to turn off your phone and shit. Yeah, can you feel it? Because I can feel it. I can feel it. And I feel like, and I can feel it. This is like regular, and I still get to do my fucking show. Because every night when I'm done doing nails, I go to my private suite in my guest room and I go live, and y'all get to see the lavish surroundings I'm in. Okay, so we're in Dubai this week again, you guys. This is the room they put me in this week. We're staying at this casino, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. And look at this food that I had for dinner, you guys. Look at this picture of my food I had for dinner. This plate was so fucking delicious. Oh my God. Yes, that's what it's about. You understand? This is how you do it. Play in that energy. That's what they're saying. Play in that energy with the daydreams and decisions. Decide what it will be. Prophesy it over your life. Life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. See it for yourself. Believe it. Plant that seed. Give breath to it. The breath of life, honey. Give breath to it. Give gratitude. Yeah, I give praise and gratitude for everything that we spoke about here, and every other daydream and decision that y'all make whenever you watch this video. While I was talking about all that stuff and you were still sitting here watching this long ass video, in your head, you started to see your vision. You started to feel your vision. You started to feel your fulfillment of your vision. And you know what? Anything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy right now? Yes, yes. And it's done. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Amen. And it is. And so it is. This is what we have for Tarot in the Shadows tonight. Let's go ahead and get into these Alpha and Omega messages, because, honey, we have read the fuck out of these cards. tonight. Okay, I love it. It feels so empowering. This message feels so beautiful. Don't worry about what had been denied to you, because God is any structure that is in the way of you attaining your fulfillment, honey. God is sending a motherfucking tornado if need be to remove any structure in the way of that. It's all being moved. So when you see the chaos and the confusion going on out there, know that your day of deliverance is near. Hello, praise and hallelujah. And the whole church said, amen. Whoa, we have Empress energy here. Oh my God. Empress energy, major arcana 3, creativity and abundance. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. And from the postcard from Spirit, I believe that's the same card that came out on the download too. From the postcard from Spirit. Sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous, being the giver, the healer, the rescuer, in the art of living. We sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be fulfilled. We all love you so, so much. This is what I have for you for Tarot in the Shadows tonight. One last thing I want to say was, make sure you got your intake valve and your outflow valve connected to the right sources. That's what they're talking about in the overgiving. If you're meant to give financially, your account is busting at the seams. Doesn't mean you can't give a little bit here and there, but you're not going to fully financially support something because that's not where you got it. If you meant to give food, then you probably have an abundance of food and a whole bunch of cooking skills. I'm meant to give these words and this art. You want me to come to your city and do your nails, honey? I already told you what you need to do. I have all the designs. I have all the art. I have all the talents and abilities. I could come and set your city on fire. You're going to have the dopest nails in your whole motherfucking state, probably your whole fucking country, unless I'm in that bitch. Okay? You can do that. That's my overflow. I learned to give from my overflow. I learned to give from the messages that I'm able to receive, channel from my life lessons, from my arts, from the things that I make with my hands. And guess what? Y'all in the rest of this world put money in my account because, dude, as much as I would love to fund you, that's not where my abundance came. My abundance of that comes when I give what I was born with, which is these words and these talents, this ability to create. Okay. So that's what you got to find. And that's okay. Everything else will be added unto you as you're on your own unique divine path. Until next time, I see you all so much and I love you all so much. Thank you all for choosing me and continue to come back. Thank you for all your love donations. Thank you for purchasing from my website, getting your personal readings. Thank you for buying me first-class flights and paying me $2,000 a night to come and do your nails. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.